Welcome back to the Cloth Diaper Podcast. Today's episode, I am joined by Krystal and Gannon from Cloth. If this is your first time here, my name is Bailey. I am the host of the Cloth Diaper Podcast and a longtime cloth diaper advocate and former cloth diaper mama. Living in northern British Columbia, Canada, I find myself continuing to support and advocate cloth diapering, even though my youngest is about to enter kindergarten. I might not have diapered in several years, but I am still tuned in and connected with the industry. I'm so excited to bring to you today's show, an interview with Krystal and Gannon from Cloth. Cloth just launched last February 2021, during the pandemic, of course, and they are excited to share with you a little bit of their journey and their story. And what I love most about Cloth, I love a lot of things about Cloth, and over the last year, I've gotten to know Krystal and meet Krystal in a variety of different ways, but this is a mom and dad business. We've got Gannon very much involved, and they're going to share a little bit of that working dynamic today. Today's episode of the Cloth Diaper Podcast is sponsored by Geffen Baby. Geffen Baby is the leader in hemp inserts and diapering solutions in the United States. Proudly made in the United States, Geffen Baby goes above and beyond to ensure that you get the best product for your baby and family. They proudly make their own fabric, cut and sew it all in-house. Seriously, they make their own fabric. That means there's no baconing, there's no funny waves. Everything is perfect when it comes to Geffen Baby. Their most popular insert, the Super Absorber Plus, is made with 5 layers of 60% hemp and 40% organic cotton. With a background in textile manufacturing, Geffen Baby inserts stay smooth. Have I said that already? Yes, I have. That's because nobody likes a baconing insert. Okay, well, maybe some people do, but this girl, I'm not here for it. If you are ready to try Geffen Baby, you can use coupon code podcast20, that's podcast20, to save 20% off your next order at geffenbaby.com. I've included that discount link in your email, so if you're getting my emails, you will have that coupon code there already. Now, I'm not sure how long that coupon code is good for. I forgot to ask Sharona before I recorded this recording, so I would hurry up and use it, because usually it's about a month, maybe a week. Podcast 20 is going to give you a killer deal on Geffen Baby hemp inserts. Honestly, I've never seen a coupon code like this. Geffen Baby inserts, pre-folds, and fitted diapers are available in a variety of sizes to give you that custom fit, custom absorbency, and perfect use for your baby. So again, shop Geffen Baby at www.geffenbaby.com. Why did you guys even decide to cloth diaper, Krystal and Gannon?
So I'll start. Well, okay. So we try to be really eco-conscious in the decisions that we make around our home. Like we don't use paper towels anymore and things like that. So then like getting into diapering, it made sense to pursue cloth diapering. I'll let Gannon share like when I proposed the idea to him, because it was really easy for me once I looked into it a little bit.
Yeah, for me, I really wasn't convinced. I was like, I don't know about this. But at the time, it was like foreign to me, really. I sound like every other like parent in the 90s of like, oh, we had the little pin and stuff like that. And my mom was like, oh, we did it for like a couple days. And then she came to me with, I'm very much a numbers guy. So she came to me with like a spreadsheet. And then I was like, this is going to be different than the typical, like it's good for the environment, things like that. So she looked up like average costs, the amount of diapers we would need. And she was like, look how much we could put in Lorelei's college fund, like right away, just from her not wearing diapers. But that's kind of like, that's kind of like
start a business. So
yeah, it's gone out the window. The whole like, the whole like starter stash thing lasted for like 2 months. And then it was like, we started to get like prototypes for the business and work through samples and everything like that. I was like, this isn't the number you put on the spreadsheet of like how many we would need.
I also can't stop buying from other brands.
So okay, it just sounded there like you started prototyping and looking into launching Cloth pretty early on then.
Yeah.
Why did you move from like, oh, I'm just gonna be a cloth diaper mom to I'm gonna open a cloth diaper business?
So by day, I'm a graphic designer, right? So I'm very visual. And when I was looking for, also like early on in our cloth diapering journey, we were very much in whatever the cloth diaper groups tell you, like Alva, Mama Koala, Nora's Nursery. And I was like, man, I could make prints a lot cooler than this. And then I started to fall into the like work from home, mama owned shop kind of thing. And I was like, I think I can do this. And I think I can put my own art on the diapers. And then I looked into manufacturing and got samples. I feel like Lorelei was like 2 months old when we were doing that. And we sat on it for a long time because it's quite an investment to start something like that. So, you know, we probably wore the samples on her for like a year before.
That's what you launched February 2021?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Lorelei was born 2020?
Lorelei, yeah, she was born in 2020. So she just turned 2. And then our business will just turn 1, which is cool.
Yeah. I mean, awesome to also, like, I know there's a big investment with starting a business, but also getting to use the diapers on Lorelei for such a long time, kind of understand how your product is going to wear and tear, right? Gannon, what do you do? Are you also a graphic designer by day?
I am not. I'm an analytics manager. So very much.
That's the numbers. Okay.
Yeah, very much data, trying to plan strategy side. So Krystal handles the design, and then I handle the like less glamorous stuff.
That explains why she presented with a spreadsheet on the data numbers of cloth diapering a little more. Okay. So you decided to launch Kindercloth with your own prints, just like inspired by your design, your need to design your own diaper, like design your own prints. What was your first print launch in 2020?
So our first print launch, which was a little less organized than everything else that we've done since then. I basically just put together a bunch of prints in a cohesive color palette that I called the 90s collection. And they, so they, the like stars of that collection, the Rugrat print that everybody really likes, that's just like a retro 90s abstract thing. And then the Starry Night pattern, which is inspired by like Lisa Frank. And then there's bananas and planets. And it was kind of a little all over the place. And then as we moved into our second collection, it became a lot more refined with like.
And how many collections have you launched over the last year?
Oh boy.
So I know based on our tags that we're on our 7th print run, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's our 7th collection.
Okay.
So we did the 90s, we did the summer, we did fall, we did Rugrats, Mike Bennett, Taste Buds.
Halloween
would be like a half.
I feel like there were a lot, but maybe it's just because you kind of tease them out.
We kind of, so like
8 maybe?
For a lot of the smaller shops tend to do like a ton of prints all at once. And we keep it a little bit more, like we've never done more than 10 at a time. Okay. And even then it was like 5 prints and 5 solids. So it's not super overwhelming with like, there's 45 prints you can choose from this run. But we just got 12 prints in for our anniversary collection, which we can show you, Bailey. The idea behind the anniversary collection,
you've done that already.
Right. So that's the thing is that we took our most popular prints from our first 2 collections last year before a lot of people, like our customer base has grown so much. So a lot of people missed out on these who really, really wanted them. So we
have mushrooms. You'll have mushrooms released by April 1st.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay. Well, you guys, I mean, if you've heard this, mushrooms are coming. So what is the Kinder cloth diaper? So if someone doesn't know, like, what is your product? I mean, we've talking about like why you started your brand, but I mean, explain it to somebody listening who can't see you because I don't share the video.
I know.
Share the audio. How can you explain your product?
Yeah, so it's a pretty basic pocket cloth diaper, but we've put all of the things that we love into it, right? So it has athletic wicking jersey and tummy panels and crossover snaps and really wide hip snaps. And then we added we just sort of revamped everything in the fall and we added a 5th rise. So now now it has a 3x5 rise, and the fit is larger. So it goes from, with the extra row of rise, it goes from around 7 to 60 pounds now. So like when we went to the bigger size, we were concerned that it wouldn't fit our small babies anymore. So we prototyped it at home and then asked our factory, we were like, can you do this for us? And they were like, you mean like this? And I was like, yeah, exactly like that. We dropped it in October or November.
Okay. October with basics.
And our customers seem to be really pleased and thrilled with the fit, and they're even getting it on some newborns, which is
okay. I mean, there's mixed experiences in the industry about whether or not fifth rise works or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like if people like it, if it's effective. How do you find an insert fits though in the largest rise setting?
It fits. Our normal inserts fit great in these. I mean, we have them on Lorelei with one rise closed still, even though she's open in all of her standard one size diapers. We did have some issues with like the hemp inserts being a little too bulky for newborns, but I feel like that's to be expected on any.
Yes, I would expect that actually on a lot of products.
Right.
For a hemp insert to be kind of bulky in the newborn. Do you have any other products besides the pocket diaper right now?
We do have a cover, and that's more standard fit, like 8 to 35 pounds. We don't sell a lot of them, so we don't order a lot of them right now. But our customers the people who have tried them and bought them seem to like them quite a bit. We're definitely a Pockets family.
Yep.
And so you become a Pockets brand, right? Like,
right, exactly.
That's kind of people design the diapers that really work for them and their family. BCB Cloth. I haven't interviewed her yet, but she really liked covers. So she's got a cover system, right? And people who really like all-in-ones. Actually, we don't see many people developing all-in-ones anymore.
Yeah, and then we have change mats. Diaper pods are probably the best-selling accessory now. We don't pail liners.
Such a strange thing for me. Diaper pods were not invented when I started diapering, and then they have totally taken over the industry.
Yeah. I feel like they're more like easily perceived as like multi-use than like a wet bag, if you will. Yes. It's easier to have different uses out of it.
I kind of always like the 3D structure of a diaper pod. Mm-hmm. It's really nice for loading in all your cloth diapers or whatever else that you want. I have one of my kids' bag for his extra change of clothes at school. So
yeah. A lot of people use them as like a diaper bag on the go. They'll show like their keys and a change of clothes. Just put everything in it.
Yeah, and then we got swaddles and play mats coming as well. So those are two new ones coming with like the anniversary collection, stuff like that.
That's exciting. And so last year you guys also did artist collab with Mike Bennett. Yeah. Why did you guys do that? What was that about? Are you going to do one again?
We are doing lots of artist collabs. We have one that just came in. It's going to drop with our anniversary collection. It was supposed to drop earlier, but shipping delays and stuff. So with I have a specific design style that I design in, and it's not for everyone. And I'm only one person, so I can only design so much at one time. So our idea was to branch out and start hiring artists to create work for us that was exclusive for us. And then we reach their audiences, but also broaden the style of product that we carry to reach more people who may not like the mushrooms that I designed. And so Mike Bennett is actually a friend of ours from high school. And so, he has this whole art library, and I texted him one day and I was like, hey, what do you think about this idea of putting your art on my diapers? And he was like, yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. Like no questions asked. So it was like our first dip into doing an artist collab. Mm-hmm. And then in the winter, we did a collab with a girl that I graduated from college with. She did a couple winter floral prints for us.
Okay.
And then we have pretty much once a month through the year, we have artist collabs lined up.
So we have a lot of prints to expect from you this year.
A lot of prints.
Yeah, we've got.
You look like a little overwhelmed, Krystal.
we've got three.
A little bit.
We've got 3 coming. So Jenna, and then we've got 2 more coming in March. We're going to drop them.
Will you be doing, so with Mike Bennett, you did Smocks. Are you going to be doing Smocks and stuff again with those collabs?
So we haven't, we're not, We're not doing any Smocks because they didn't sell super well.
Okay.
Yeah. We're trying to get some kind of differentiator product for certain artists. So like the first collection that we're doing, the one Gannon teased with you, is getting swaddles. And it's the first time we're doing swaddles. So we're kind of dipping our toes like we did with the aprons and hoping that it goes better than the aprons did.
That's a good way to trial out kind of what's kind of going on. So the aprons didn't do so great, but what has been the biggest challenge over the past year of starting a new cloth diaper business?
Scaling.
Scaling and consistency as well.
Yeah. We did have some trouble with our manufacturer, like just like not quality checking before they send to us. But I think scaling, like we had a month and a half, 2 months where we just didn't have product to sell because we didn't think it would sell as fast as it did. And then we didn't have anything left to sell. and so we did the pre-order model, which it's not our thing. I think I don't love the idea of people waiting and waiting and waiting for a product because I don't want to do that either.
I waited for something and then it arrived and it was just a weird experience. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. And you guys, part of that is that did you go viral on TikTok or you got picked up on TikTok? Was that kind of it?
Yeah. So we launched in February of last year and then I joined TikTok in May. In May, you can really see like our sales just like took off when we joined TikTok and then we started showing up in like the Facebook groups and stuff too. And then our Instagram kind of took off too, but TikTok really, we didn't go viral.
You didn't go viral?
We didn't go viral, but we had some videos that did really, really well.
I mean, you probably didn't want to go viral if you sold out then already.
Right. But yeah. Well, and there was time where people were like, when are you going to have diapers? And we were like, August?
Hopefully.
During that time, though, I think it really helped us kind of figure out what we wanted to do because I think like at that point, we were still planning on doing like pre-orders and stuff like that. And then it forced us to like, okay, if this stuff's going to sell, how do we start to plan for this that we can order it up front and then, be okay knowing we're probably not going to get it for a couple months and then drop it then. So it's helped running the business on the side that we can just keep reinvesting the money back into the business.
Is that where do you have a little bit analytics, is a little bit marketing business degree comes in play? Or did you guys have to learn a whole new game?
I have a business degree, but we're pretty much winging it.
You have an entrepreneurship emphasis though.
Yeah.
So
it's a general business degree.
It's a general business degree, but like, I think he's always had an entrepreneurial spirit.
That's why Gannon's pretty involved in our business. Kinder is a family-owned duo.
Kinder is very much a family duo. Yeah. Like, and Gannon has to like sign off on my print ideas, which is,
I mean, we don't always see that dynamic in businesses that women start in this industry. So
yeah, I'd say
how's it been then working with your wife, Gannon?
I mean, we have very different skill sets. So it's not like we're both designers coming to the table and butting heads of like whose designs are going to drop, whose designs are better. I'll provide like feedback and I'm probably like her toughest critic when it comes to most things. But for the most part, we'll brainstorm patterns and like we analyzed where over the first year, kind of what we've done, what we need to focus on this coming year in terms of pattern designs, stuff like that to diversify a little bit. But like for the most part, Krystal doesn't come to me and, tell me what I'm like focusing on and like critique that. And I don't really get in her space that much. She does her design.
Like spheres of influence within the business.
Yeah. And I do like my little planning nerdy stuff on the side that nobody sees. And then Krystal does the flashy things that everybody loves.
But you have helped me find artists. That's something that
I do like doing that, finding
and
artists and
I
stuff like
always
that.
really enjoy when I see you come up on my TikTok For You page. Like there's just something refreshing about men talking about cloth diapers. I don't know what it is. It's just like, it's like a different perspective, and it's like, this is kind of nice.
Yeah, I don't really, I wish the dads were more involved, I guess. I don't understand the stigma per se of like spraying out a diaper.
We do have some really big dads in the industry though, like Mohammed and David, and Nora's nursery is technically owned as a husband-wife duo. And like, if you ever find articles deep in the web, it was actually kind of like more his idea than hers. Yeah, but we don't see you come up. Men aren't the face usually. They're not usually that.
Yeah. Well, even so, like, we don't have a Facebook group for our community. We have a Discord. And that was Gannon's idea to set the Discord up. Because I was like, Facebook is, its own thing. And I didn't want to be, the Facebook groups, it's like every day there's 10 people asking the same question. And we wanted to make a forum where people could go and actually find answers to things that they needed. And interact with people who could help them.
Facebook is just not, they're failing at that right now.
Right. It's not, I don't think it's as helpful as it once maybe was. But anyway, so Gannon said, let's try this Discord thing. And it's been really successful. And I think our customers really love the social aspect of that. And we tried to get the dads on, and there's like a dad group, but they were there for like a hot minute, and then it got really quiet.
To be fair,
my husband is not on social, and he's not social. He's on Reddit, but only to lurk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd say I'm on it a lot less than what you are social media wise.
Yeah. Like Gannon doesn't even have TikTok on his phone. He'll be like, I need to record a TikTok. Can I have your phone?
I was like, he keeps popping up on my feed. What do you mean he's not on your phone?
Yeah, I steal her phone.
Yeah, and he'll go like, how do I do this thing in TikTok? I'm like, oh, just download it so I don't have to help you all the time.
God, you're a young millennial Gen Z, don't you?
No, I pretty much only have Instagram.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, you sold out, and that kind of surprised you. Was there any other big total surprises that maybe felt like a big win last year you didn't expect to experience? It feels like the same question as challenge, but when I wrote it out, it sounded different.
To me, I feel like so many people, when they're starting a business, you want it to be perfect right away.
Yes.
And like my boss at the bank, he harps on, you don't let perfection get in the way of progress. And we were just blown away by the support of our community and our customers. Like, we had issues as we were growing. We were working through things. We had to fix things. And we were just transparent with everybody of like, hey, we're working on this. We know, this might be an issue, or, hey, sorry, we messed up. We missed this in your order. We'll get you a new one. Just like trying to do the right thing. How open, accepting, and awesome that they've been.
Cool. Your guys' community, like when I come across them on TikTok, is always really fun to find them. A lot of those moms, I really enjoy following a lot of those parents.
Yeah, it's a different, TikTok is such a different social network than what like Instagram or Facebook is.
Yes. I mean, I belong to your Discord, but I don't remember to ever go in there. So I don't know where I only ever see them on TikTok, the Kinder moms.
Yeah. I think the women who are on TikTok are just, they're so comfortable with being who they are and what they are. Yeah. And they're like unapologetically cloth diaper moms.
Yes.
But
whenever I come across them, I'm like, oh, this is so nice. They're so nice.
It's so nice and refreshing. But they're also not like at least our community is not like in your face, you have to cloth diaper. We're very like, it's cool if you do this part-time. It's cool if you just do this when you want to, and you like go back and forth. And it's cool if it doesn't work for your family, but it works for us. And this is why we love it.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I think that like openness is key to kind of when we had their first like cloth diaper networking, and Muhammad was like, we have to grow the pie. Having that openness and like showing people, hey, you don't need to wash your diapers this specific way, dry them this specific way. I mean, you could do whatever you want that works for you. And, you know, if it doesn't work, people will help.
Yeah, we're seeing that messaging really taking off.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like excited to hear it. I was going to say is that you've shared that you're going to release many new prints this year, lots of new prints. That's the next year. Where do you guys want to be in 5 years? What's your 5-year? Do you have a 5-year dream? Do you have a big goal?
I think in 5 years, we'd love to have employees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's to be able to scale in such a way that we can, you know, offer other people employment with benefits, hopefully. We're going to say something different than what?
No, I was going to say that.
You just feel like pensive.
I feel like there was a thought that had worked that started to come out, and I was giving it space. Okay, so I think that like kind of rounds up a lot of what some of the greatness that's come out of Kindercloth over the last year. Actually, in the name, what's in the name? Why Kindercloth?
So in that year gap where I was planning a cloth diaper business that I was going to pitch to Gannon, from the time I got samples to the time that he like said, yeah, go ahead.
Did you get samples before?
Oh yeah. I had samples before I had a name.
I've been in this industry long enough that I should know that I could just like order samples if I wanted to. But it just also boggles my mind that you could order samples.
I was very surprised at how it's very easy to source products on the internet.
Oh, I mean, I get emails daily. So. Yeah,
it's so easy to find but anyway, so like in my professional role, I've like named buildings and like I do branding and like it's a thing that I'm really comfortable with. And so I went through that exercise and I made a big document of like competitive landscape and pulled all these names of other brands, you know, as many as I could, and then their logos and then I, you know, came up with all these words that I felt like could represent a brand, a cloth diaper brand. And I shared them with Gannon and he hated 90% of them.
You put so much research in. I'm just like, I was like, what do I name my podcast? Let's keep it simple. Cloth Diaper Podcast. Done. We're not even going to entertain creativity.
Yeah. Well, I wanted it to have some duality, right? So like Kinder, it's also kinder. Kinder is like kids. I also liked the K visually. When it's written out, it looks nice.
It does look, K's look good.
Yeah.
I was just writing a blog post for Crunchy Culture and I was like, I like writing with K's. They're so much fun.
Yeah. So, and then I think it was just like a process of elimination. Like I couldn't tell you what the other names on the list were off the top of my head, but some of them are really bad.
And you got to go through the yuck to get to the good, right? Sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, is that?
Yeah. And we also landed on Kinder because this might have been the thought in the back of my brain for the 5-year question, but you talked like you were forward thinking so much. You were talking of like, we're going to start out with diapers, like Kinder Cloth Diaper Co. But Kinder also makes it available for a rebrand down the line if we get bigger and start carrying things that are, you know, not just cloth diaper related.
Yeah, that's right.
It's kid related. So I guess that would be like my 5-year plan of like, we're just a full-blown kid company. We have cloth diapers and everything you need. Awesome community, customer service, stuff like that.
Where are you guys based again? Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh. Yeah. Yeah. I completely forgot that we had that conversation about like, if it's going to be more than diapers is the goal. And so we didn't want the name to be like something fluff or something, you know,
it really gives you, I mean, sometimes people have like a really specific story. It just kind of sounds like that's what sounded good for you. And was like, okay, yeah. It was
strategic.
It was strategic. There was some thought in it. It's a good name. It's easy to say too, like when you're talking to people.
We also don't mind if it's mispronounced as kinder because I mean the diapers are kinder.
Mispronounce it.
Everybody can be a little kinder.
It could be kinder. It could be kinder. They both work.
Where can we find Kindercloth? Where can we shop with Kindercloth right now?
Kinderclothdiapers.com. Kinderclothdiapers.com. We're Kindercloth Co. on Twitter, Kindercloth Diapers on TikTok, and we're on Instagram too as Kindercloth Diapers.
I know this show is all about Kindercloth, and you guys are so excited to go support Krystal and Gannon and their company. But don't forget that Geffen Baby sponsored this show and is giving you 20% off your next purchase with the code podcast20. That's right. But you can also go shop Kindercloth. Kindercloth diapers are sold without their inserts. So mix and match with that Geffen Baby. Or, you know what? Go bamboo. Go with the Kindercloth product. You know, we're all here. This is a community. We're finding things that work for us, and we're learning about great new products. If you can wait for a sale, though, you should wait for Earth Day. Earth Day 2021 is the sale. It really is. Honestly, Earth Day is my favorite time of the year to go shopping because it just feels good. It doesn't feel like Black Friday. It feels good. Probably what I love most about Earth Day is not so much the sales, just that it's like a celebration. You know, we're all coming together. We're reminding ourselves about our swaps in life, that we're using less, that we're making smarter choices, and we're consuming less, and we're buying less plastic, and all of that fun stuff. Anyway,